coasting. All my niggas, we coasting. High grade, we smoking. On the highway, we rolling. Crack a bottle, we toasting.
Let go. Welcome back. Welcome to another recording and episode of Weed and Whiskey. You're here with your host. I am O'Shane. Follow me on Instagram at @grain_, and I'm here with my co-host.
Yo. It's Quell, man. Mac with the cheese. Follow me on Instagram at Mac Quell, man. And follow the Weed and Whiskey podcast page. Most importantly, if y'all don't do that, if y'all don't like following us, because, you know, I ain't really got shit on my Instagram.
Yeah, I barely post on my shit.
I was about to say, I post like random shit whenever I feel like it.
I mean, if you want to follow me and just check poetry out, you can follow @grain.
Yeah, go follow @grain, man. But no, follow the podcast page.
Yeah, that's most important. Weed.whiskey with an E.
Like white people party.
I thought he wasn't going to say it this week.
Nah. We always say it, man.
Damn, man. Good thing I ain't put a bet on it. I would have lost.
Yeah, man. So, you know, so I was thinking about something. I saw something on the internet today that kind of, it bothered me a little bit because I think most people fantasize this instead of actually living the life. And if they do, there's some issues behind it.
Wait, what?
So there's a list. It's like, who comes first?
Oh, this shit is always circulating like every year.
You know, it always circulates, but it goes, what is it? Who comes first? It goes your wife, your kids, your parents, and then everybody else. My thing with this is, so I'm married, so I apply this to my life. So this is not something I speculate like most people do. They're not even married. That's the one thing that bothers me.
You're living it.
They either one, they don't have a significant other.
True.
Or they do have a significant other, but their relationship is in all fucking shambles. So they just try to apply a fantasy life.
The what if.
Right.
The perfect life.
So my wife is my partner. Me and her make decisions together. We do what we got to do together as a team, right?
Mm-hmm.
So nothing is done without the other because that's the way we got to live.
Facts.
Because that's my partner. My mother's my mother. There's nothing, you can't do anything about that.
I feel like your mother's number one to a certain point in your life.
But my thing about this is, what are we talking about?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. What are they first in?
Like, exactly.
What first place do they hold?
Like, just in general?
But so, if my wife is wrong, I'm supposed to stick to my wife because she comes before my parents or my mother or my father or my kids?
I feel like at that point, wrong is wrong.
Yeah. I just think it's it bothers me because you have people putting this toxic shit out in the air where they're talking about who comes first in your life.
And honestly, here's the thing too, it's all circumstantial.
If I'm out with my wife and my mom's calling me, she needs me,
I'm picking up.
I'm going.
It's situational.
I'm not about to be like, oh yeah, I'm with my wife right now, I can't come out. You laughed at it because it's like it's serious. I'm serious though.
Your mother gonna look at you
like is she gonna look at me crazy? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Go.
Yeah, facts.
So I don't even understand why there's a list. And my kids come before everybody.
And honestly, for me, that would be See, I can only speak from a what if situation from that as well too. Honestly, because like these parents out there that don't even like their kids.
I can't speak for people like that because I don't understand people like that.
I don't get that. But there's people who, if they had the chance to get rid of their kid and not feel bad about it, they'll do it.
I hear a lot of stories, man. There's people that have got rid of their kids that are actually pretty good about that.
That shit's crazy out here, my nigga. I don't know, man. Like, I just feel like all of that is really circumstantial and it's really situational because not everybody has the same type of relationship with their mother.
Exactly.
Some people don't even have their mother around.
Exactly. So, but it's just... That's like you said, situational. So that's unique situations where people don't agree with their significant. Some people might be going through a divorce, and that's technically still your wife.
Yeah.
But you don't fuck with that person like that, and your parents are around, or you don't fuck with your parents, but your wife and is who you have.
And then there's some people who completely dump their family to be with their significant other.
That's the other thing too. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But that's the thing. That's the circumstantial events that I'm talking about. Because, like, not everybody family dynamics is the same. Sometimes you have to break away from your family. Yeah, sometimes that's the better thing to do for you.
Yeah, a lot of people have toxic families.
Facts. You can't choose your family, my nigga.
Yeah, you're born into that shit.
You're born into it.
And no matter what, a lot of people don't like to admit they carry those traits. Even no matter how bad you want to get rid of them, you'll carry those traits.
Yeah.
You'll carry those traits. Traits are DNA, man.
I read up I read an article on Facebook. This guy posted, I think it was an anonymous or something like that. He posted saying how he's been in this marriage for some years now. They have kids together and everything, but he don't want to be in the marriage no more.
Mm-hmm.
But he feels like he'll feel guilty if he left them.
Yeah.
Like he don't even like looking at his own kids, but he just stays just because he feels like that's what you're supposed to do.
I feel like that's terrible too, though.
I feel like that's a common situation.
I feel like that's worse almost.
Nah, because like
all right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
nah, it's gonna just help me bring up one of my pet peeves. Like one of my pet peeves is you need to settle down with somebody. It's like, why the fuck would I settle, my
Yeah,
nigga?
you don't have to settle down for anybody.
I'm not settling nowhere.
Yeah, that's a fact. You don't
I'm
have
settling
to,
up. I'm not even settling, period.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
fact.
trading up.
That's a fact.
That's all I'm doing. I'm leveling up. So
Yeah.
whoever I decide to be with is not a settle. They just fit the criteria.
It's just who I'm going to be with.
Exactly. The compatibility. I don't
Yeah.
settle.
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, you won't settle for nothing else in life. Why would you settle
for your
for the
life partner.
Exactly. That makes no sense.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I guess that's why we get on one knee to propose.
We just went to the court, man. Let me be honest with you, bro. Hey,
You can have a wedding at any point.
but I don't. But the thing about that is, it's not.
It's not a priority.
You don't need that.
You don't, but I want.
And I don't got the funds for that right now, bro. So
Nigga, you don't have to be that big ass wedding, nigga. What you can do is you can find a nice ass spot. Fuck that. What you can do is you can go to a park. That's nice, because remember, Wickham Park, nice as fuck. It's a public place. There's
I'm not
people
going
who
nowhere.
go over there to actually get married. You can just have people come meet you there, my nigga, and get the right people and set that shit up. You don't have to spend bread on a wedding, yo.
I know, but
It's just the act of it, you know. I like the idea. Of
I
the
get what
act
you're
of it.
saying, because we had that idea at first, but we kind of didn't tell anybody, so it was like something that nobody knew.
So it's like these niggas got married and nobody know they married.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, you didn't know for a while, so like, you know, nobody knew. But
I mind my business.
it was a mutual thing between me and her where we made that decision. So
I mean,
we'll get that date for the
eventually
wedding.
it will get there as life and weed and whiskey starts to take off.
Don't say nothing.
Hear that, guys? It's a secret, so keep it to yourselves. This is a weed and whiskey family secret, and you guys are family.
Facts. Don't tell nobody.
Don't tell nobody.
She might hear this though.
It's all good.
Was I holding that split for a while?
I don't know. I don't care. It's
Oh,
just
whatever.
weed. If she
Wait.
hears it, all you have to do is pretend you're Shaggy. It wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me on this motherfucker. I don't know who
She
was
can hear it word for word from your voice.
Nah,
It
I
wasn't
can't
me.
do that, because then I have to go in and stick about where I was, and see, lies begin lies, begin lies, begin lies.
Unless you like to lie.
That's boring.
There's people that like to lie.
It's too much stress.
I'm not a liar. I like to tell the truth. Sometimes the truth hurts more than a lie.
I'd rather not say a fucking thing.
Unless it's only for the police.
Yeah, I'd rather not say a thing. One time, right, my dad said something to me that stuck out. And I don't know why. It correlates to this a little bit. But he always said, there's no sin in telling the truth.
None.
Right? So, and I believe that wholeheartedly. So if you tell somebody the truth, no matter how harsh it is,
It was the right thing to do.
it is the truth.
That's facts.
However, a lot of people don't like hearing the truth. And if you don't want me to tell you the truth and you fight the truth to me, I don't really like wasting brain space on that. So if I know you're going to combat my truth, or if I say my truth to you, or if I say the truth to you and you combat it, most times, like, you got that.
Yeah, some people are not worth the energy to debate them.
Yeah,
on,
it's just
on
I don't.
nothing.
I'm not the one to. I debate on certain things, but
If it's worth it, but certain things ain't worth the energy at all.
like I don't have to do that.
Just a friendly update. It's random. I still hope Tory comes out of this pretty good.
I think there's a lot more to this than we know.
I don't care for the details. I'm just rooting for Tory. Just because he's a man, I want us to win.
Yeah, I just don't want him to be. I don't want him to come out looking like a sucker.
Yeah.
Like I said before, man. I don't want him to come out looking like
Bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, like he had to defend himself with a gun.
Bitch ass nigga.
Or he did some ho shit and shot her because he was mad.
Oh man. All I know is I hope he don't blame it on the pum pum.
Fucking Pum Pum is bad good. But she seems like a very aggressive woman.
I don't care what nobody say. No pum pum is that good.
To shoot a woman? No.
No pum pum is that good. No pum pum is good enough for me to actually.
Well,
nut
imagine
it.
if it was, though.
Yo, if your pum pum is that good, my nigga.
Bro.
If your pum pum is that good,
Yeah. What the fuck possesses you to want to shoot? How good is that?
what goes on in your brain for you to be stuck on pussy?
I don't know. One thing I don't understand, right, is guys that have this mentality, right, that they go fuck whoever the fuck they feel like, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like, it's very common. It's kind of fucked up, but they abuse their woman, and it's not even like their woman cheats or whatever, because but they do whatever they like, and then they come home and inflict more damage.
Add insult to injury.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like
It's like kicking them one day down.
yeah, it's fucked up. It's fucked up either way.
You know what I think is fucked up?
What?
I think it's fucked up when these street niggas are out here doing things with men and then go home and do things with their girls.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready for that shit, bro.
I think that's fucked up.
I wasn't ready for that.
I hate people that pollute the pum pum, dog.
Huh?
I hate pum pum polluters.
Pum pum polluted.
Yes, yo.
What the fuck is a pum pum polluted?
Niggas who do things with men, the butty things with men, and then go take the same cocky and go put it in some punny.
Oh, that's how AIDS got started. Oh my god,
That's polluting the pum pum, yo.
Yeah,
That's normal out here. Niggas out here polluting the pum pum, dog.
that ain't normal nowhere.
Yo, you be surprised. Albany Avenue, your favorite hood. One of your favorite street nigga.
My
is
favorite
probably
hood-
getting a bro job from they bro.
My favorite hood is Wilson.
I don't claim no hood.
That's my favorite hood. Windsor Avenue in this bitch, nigga. I'm
I
from
don't
the
claim no
Dub.
hood. I want to go back to Jamaica.
I was just thinking about that too, man. My boy hit me up and was like, "Yo, let's go to Cancun next year." But I'm like, I don't want to go to Mexico. I kind of want to go to Jamaica.
I want to go to Mexico.
I just want to go to a nice place where I see black people.
DR.
I think that's what it is. I'm not going to Dominican Republic. They killing Haitians. I'm not fucking with that.
You're Haitian?
No, I'm a black man, and that's the first black free republic. Come on, man. I am a black man. Come on now. I am not gonna I don't have any direct Haitian thing, but I gotta respect a people that took back their shit, especially of people of descendants of my ancestors.
You know how they did it, right?
Go ahead.
Pretty much with what we as a black people generally fear today.
Say it again.
Pretty much using something that we as black people in this country fear today.
I ain't mean to say that again. I'm high as fuck.
But basic voodoo.
Yeah. Voodoo, yeah.
We don't understand voodoo for what it is.
We don't know our ancestors.
We only understand voodoo for what was taught to us by the white man predominantly. That's why we're scared of it. Once you started fearing it, we didn't want to look any further into it.
Yeah, because they're associated with demons and fucking killing people and shit like that.
Voodoo is just tapping in with your ancestors.
A lot of people use that shit for a lot of the goons down south use that shit for fucking shield to protect them.
Yeah, yo, if you know what you're doing, dog, you could completely cloak yourself in a veil where you walk in a room and anybody who have ill intentions for you can't even see you. Yeah, that's deep. That's deep.
That is deep, man.
Telling you, my nigga, if you know your shit,
I wish
you can protect yourself from a lot of shit out there before it even come to you.
My thing, I don't know. Maybe I'm not there yet. Maybe I'm not there to the point where people have ill intentions towards me. That's just weird to me. Like to not like a person to be like, yo, I don't. How do you hate on somebody? That's my thing. How do you hate on somebody? Like, how you be like, yo, man, that nigga get into all this shit, man. Fuck that nigga. That nigga should lose it.
I don't even call that hate. That's jealousy, envious. That's envy.
I mean, yeah, but I'm using the
That's-
urban
yeah,
term
that's
for it.
that's
It's not-
envy. That's envy coming on.
Yeah, it's envy. It's envy.
Because they wish they were in that place. You only wish you only wish for what other people have when you lack it.
Yeah.
And sometimes people will not like you just because you possess traits they wish they had.
Insecurity.
Some people hate you for your confidence.
That's wicked.
It's out there. Like the world we live in, my dog, it's chaotic, yo. But when you stay blessed,
Mm-hmm.
what they say in the Bible, no weapon formed against me shall prosper.
That's a fact. I see white people staring at me crazy, but
And
they
I
not
stare
gonna-
back and they give me that folded lip smile.
But they not about to say a word.
Well, let me speak for myself. White people love me.
They love me too once they get to know me, but
White people love me, bro. They come up. Yo, honestly, everybody love me. All right. All right. This happened to me two times this week alone.
mm-hmm.
I went to Family Dollar. I got up to the cashier. I had one item. I'm just getting a lint roller. Cashier staring at me the whole time. Then she finally said, "You look just like my uncle." And I just started laughing. Then she pulled up a baby picture of him. That nigga looked like me when I was young. I looked, I was like, oh shit. Uncle Leroy.
He had to be a Jamaican too. Huh?
Hell yeah.
I could tell. Leroy is only a Jamaican.
And then the other day, I'm in the store. I'm looking around and shit. This one lady comes up to me. She's like, "Are you Haitian?" I said to her, "Huh?" She's like, "Oh, never mind. By your response, I could tell you're not."
Oh God.
I have every ethnicity that comes up to me thinking I'm their ethnicity.
Yeah.
I have African people come up to me speaking their language, whether it's like Pidgin, Zulu. They speak it to me thinking I'm one of them. I have Spanish people who come to me thinking I'm Spanish.
Think you Dominican.
Exactly. I have a facial structure that fits almost
Any African
everybody. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exact. I remember my barber pointed it out to me for the first time. She's like, "You know what? I don't know if anybody told you, but like the structure of your face is like an Ethiopian." Shit. Fuck it. I'll take it.
Hey man, listen. As long as you ain't getting no terrible compliments.
Exactly. I want to look like the people from the motherland, they say, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It just means I'm one of the original people.
Exactly.
That's all.
I don't know who they think I look like. I don't give a fuck. It's whatever. I'll start my own clan. It's whatever.
I want to start my own clan. I need to start my own nation, dog.
Yo, so there was some shit I seen on Facebook today, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like if your high school is having a 10-year reunion, would you be interested in it?
Hell yeah.
I see all these motherfuckers already.
I don't.
I know what
want
their
to see
life
the
is
white
like.
people I went to school and how their lives is now.
I went to a school.
I went to a magnet school. So I went to people who had to wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning just to be at school.
What?
Yeah, because it's one of those schools, lottery schools that took students from all over Connecticut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you weren't like
I wasn't just the only black guy or everybody's from Hartford or surrounding towns. People are from
everywhere.
places. And I don't see a lot of the people I went to high school with, just only a few.
Yeah. A lot of them are different places.
Yeah, so I know some people got an MIT. Some people went to HBCUs. Some people did their own thing. So I want to see where a lot of them is right now.
Yeah.
I would love to see it. I'm good with where I stand, you know, because like I said, I stay blessed, so I ain't gonna go around nobody that's gonna knock my energy.
Yeah.
So I want to see where everybody stands.
My thing is, I really don't. I don't know. It's whatever to me. I see a lot of them on Facebook already, so it's like.
Yeah, see, enough of me. I don't.
Yeah.
I went to school with so many people, and I never kept in contact with them after high school anyway.
Maybe yours is different because you went, like you said, you went to a different high school. I still live in the town, so I mean, you know,
Shit, I moved away since high school too, so not a
Yeah.
big move, but it's a move.
Yeah, you know people from wherever, but
Spliff done?
I don't know. I have another one though.
Woo! That's always the best feeling when you thought the weed was done, but there's really another one.
There's always another one.
You got to keep on rolling. So we're going to keep on rolling. So, shout out to Poddex. we got it rolling and decided to check them out. So we are gonna actually dive in and take a shot using the cards, using one of our interview decks. So what me and Quell have done, we have randomly drew about
Fuck,
5
fine,
cards.
I don't know what the fuck going on. No, I mean,
Yeah, so we randomly drew like 5 cards, and then throughout the episode, we're just gonna just draw one and see what the question is and take it from there. So I'm gonna go first and pick the first pod deck question.
I want to see how this goes. Let's go.
All right, so first question is, what is the weirdest thing you find attractive in a person?
Let me think about the weirdest thing I find attractive in a person.
Damn, this is a good one. I wasn't ready for one actually that this
Yeah,
good.
the weirdest thing. Let
Shout
me
out to you,
see.
Pod Decks.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this one right here.
It's a good one.
Let's see. You got one? Do you have one?
I mean, I don't know if it's considered weird or not, but one of the first things I look at when I see a woman is inside of her mouth. I look at teeth.
That's a good indicator.
I like, cause teeth and toes. Those are the things that I look
Toes,
for.
yeah, toes are definite.
Teeth and toes. Cause if
Huh.
you have some pretty feet, I won't suck your toes now.
But is that weird though?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. The world we live in, what's really weird now?
Let's see. Okay.
All right, what's weird for you in your terms? What you feel like, and you look at yourself like, I can't believe I actually like this shit.
It might be the I don't know how to say this.
Say it the way it's in your head.
The way a woman reacts to situations.
Ooh, that's a good
So
one.
I like a woman that ain't about to fuck around.
I like that.
I'd rather my woman not fuck around because, like I said earlier, I don't do the arguing thing. If you're gonna take it there, we're gonna take it there, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and go back and forth with nobody. I don't do that.
Yeah, I like that
I
one.
say, man, let Shorty get off, bro. I don't gotta say a word, and I prefer that better than me do it. Because if I do it, it's just gonna make me angry. And that's just all it's gonna do. And then we're gonna have to, do what we gotta do.
I mean, it's weird because it's not common.
I don't know, it may be common, but I don't know. I prefer it.
That's that.
My
Now,
mother was a savage when she needed it, so maybe that's where that come from.
Yeah, the way some women do react, that should just instantly make your dick hard. It's
I'm
like,
like,
girl, I
oh.
will bend you over right now and give you some fucking back
Call that
shots.
lady a bitch.
Yes, that was sexy.
Oh my God, what?
You know what's sexy
I
for
take her
me?
home.
You know what's sexy for me?
Knock them boots.
When a woman be a mother. Like when she
Yeah.
start
That's not
executing-
weird though, but that is.
that's a turn on for me. Like when she see her start disciplining her kids, like not in like no crazy way, but when you see her put her foot down and really look at them kids and them kids just start getting scared, like damn, mommy ain't playing. That shit's sexy.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I don't.
Say it. You gotta say it now. You gotta say it now.
I don't want to say it.
You gotta say it.
I like this.
You gotta say it.
I kind of like, right, my women to have a little.
I gotta hear this shit.
I don't know how to say this.
Say it the way it's you thinking
Okay,
it.
all right. I like my women to have like a small fuck up.
A little flaw.
Yeah, I like little flaws and shit. Cause I got flaws, so you gotta stutter or something. Like you gotta do something that I can laugh at.
My girl got one that I'll always call her out on, but I'm not gonna put her out on blast like that.
I'll put my wife on blast. It's whatever. I love you anyway. It's okay. Just know this is content purposes only. So she's not from here though. She's from the Virgin Islands.
Mhm.
I mean St. Thomas. Shit.
Ooh.
It is a Virgin
Strike
Island. Actually, not a Virgin
You're
Island.
to
It
the
is a
wrong
Virgin Island.
person, bro.
It
My
is a Virgin
geography
Island.
skills will
So-
get me killed.
No, it's a U.S. Virgin Islands. But she's from St. Thomas, so she speaks with accent. Well, she doesn't speak with accent. She's been here most of her life.
But
But
she's
it's still
sometimes
there. It's
sometimes with
still
certain
there.
words.
So the way she says certain words, I be correcting her. She be so mad. Like, man, I wish I could remember one. But hey, man, I like a little fucked up. I like a little disabledness.
A little retardedness.
Yeah, you got. You know,
She a
you
little
gotta,
special, but she my special.
Yeah, you know, I love that shit. That shit makes me feel great. I know I'm not the only fucked up person in this world.
You so special, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Bring your special ass over here and give me a kiss.
Ass whoop for that shit, but hey, man, you know, it is what it is.
Imagine y'all get mad, y'all in like a little debate, a little heated debate, real quick. You just bring that shit up. Like that's why you can't even fucking say cinnamon.
Nah, it's worse. Hey, man. Oh.
Start stuttering all over the word. Don't even know what syllable come next.
Let me stop doing this shit. No. Let me stop this shit.
I dated a girl that pronounced spaghetti.
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti.
That's a child.
Hey, she was at least 18.
Mm-hmm.
No, at least I don't know, my nigga. My relationships in the past is a blur.
I got relationships in the past. Honestly, this is no disrespect to anybody, but it doesn't count. It depends, but a lot of them, they don't really count.
I'm gonna put you on the spot.
What? I killed the lighter?
Nah, did you? No.
Oh no.
I'll put you on the spot.
Don't do that. Okay, all right, go ahead.
Content purposes. I'll answer the question too. Just because I'm gonna put you in the doghouse, I'll answer the question.
Oh, Jesus.
Is there any ex that you just be thinking randomly like, damn, that bitch has some good ass pussy?
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Or just a bitch used to fuck and just be like, damn, that was some good pussy.
I wouldn't say like, because I feel like, no, I don't fantasize.
No, it's not fantasizing. But you know how thoughts just randomly cross your mind?
No.
Like you ever just driving one day on the highway, you in between
like-
songs,
you
the
be
song
like-
is slowly fading
you
out,
be like,
and then you start realizing, you start thinking, and the first thing comes to your mind is like, yo, this bitch has some good
That's
pussy.
a
yo.
cool pussy. But I go home and have sex with my wife after that. So I gotta give it that.
No, facts.
That's
Facts.
I gotta have sex with my wife after that.
As soon as you had that thought, you know what? I'm gonna go home and bend her over without even telling her.
I gotta.
She
go.
won't even know where it's coming
I gotta
from.
attack this right now.
Little do she know, I just felt guilty in my head
Yo,
the whole
man,
time.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Those thoughts are random.
Yeah, you know, I like random. I
Yeah.
ain't gonna lie. To answer me personally, there's no pussy that I miss.
Yeah, I don't miss it. That's the
Yeah.
thing about it.
There's
That's
no
why I
pussy
didn't-
that I miss.
That's why
but,
it's complicated.
but there is some girls who just do some things that you'll never forget.
Yo. Hey man, listen.
There's people that will do things. Like there's girls that can tell me up to this day the nigga who turned them out sexually. And they can tell you what they did to get them turned out. Not in a manner, but just got exposed to the sex life.
Yeah, it's different.
Exactly. There's some people who put their pussy on you so fucking good in a way you will never fucking forget.
That you just no matter what, it's just gonna be like
It's gonna be like, I remember when this bitch did that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just not even
It's just a memory that comes with it, yo. It's like
it's not a remorse or reminiscing. It's not reminiscing. It's just damn, I remember that.
It's like back in the day, I tried to get my boy some pum pum for his birthday, but he ended up not being around, so I decided to take the pum pum for him. And it ended up being some of the best head I ever got.
Did you pay for that?
Hell no.
Oh, I was gonna
I
say.
don't pay for pussy.
Oh.
Not directly.
They tried to do that for me 1 year for my birthday. I said no.
It's hard to take pussy I didn't work for.
But you did work for it if you paid for it.
Nah, I'm talking about somebody setting up pum pum for me. Like one of
What
my
do you mean?
friends trying to get me pussy for my birthday.
Yeah, I'm not. No, but they were like, oh, because it was a stripper and.
Nah,
shit,
I myself want to talk that bitch out her panties.
That's what I'm saying, and that's what I said. I'm like, no, because
If I didn't talk her out her panties,
It's not gonna.
It don't count. It's
It's
kind of
not
like
right.
it's kind of like fucking a girl and you didn't make her come.
Yeah.
It don't count.
It's a terrible. Listen, this is a very misogynistic conversation, but in the world of misogyny, right? In the world of misogyny, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather talk her, like you said, talk her out of her panties, than give her whatever the price was to get out of them.
Facts.
Because now I just feel like it was a service, and now I just feel like it was a fucking happy ending or some shit.
Honestly, I'd rather take that bread I'm gonna give you and feed both of us.
Facts. I'll take you on a date.
No, I just take you to eat.
That's a date.
I'm just taking you out for pussy. It's not a
Yeah,
date.
because then I'm going to talk you out of it at the end of the day.
That's not a date. If I'm taking you out to get some pussy, that's not a date.
Oh, you said get some food. That's what I thought.
That's what I'm saying. Bitch, I would take you out so we can both eat and then I can dig your guts out.
For free.
Exactly. Well, at that point, I feel like I
At that
ain't put that money in your pockets.
Exactly. I think.
Because we pay for pussy in some
is
way.
that the difference?
Hmm?
Is that the only difference, right?
That's the only difference.
Is
you
that
didn't give her the
don't
money
put it
directly.
in their direct pocket.
That's the only difference.
Huh.
Don't get me wrong. There's times I wish I can just hear, bitch, hold this fucking $40. Give me some pussy.
I don't see, but because I don't know, man. I just don't.
As a man who's gotten and worked for a lot of pum pum in life, there's times when my dick get hard and I just be like, you know what?
I
don't want to work for no pussy right now. I just need a bitch to come sit on my dick and don't say shit.
But it
Just
feels
ride
better.
my dick.
But I think my thing is, I never wanted to have sex with a woman that never wanted to have sex with me.
Honestly,
That's why I never pressured no pum pum. Like I never did that in my life because at the end of the day, it's like if she's not just trying to, yeah, you got. If I can say something to you and you want to give it to me, I feel better. If you just,
do you feel like any girl who give you pussy for $40 is not gonna want to give you pussy?
I can't imagine a woman that's selling pum pum.
Hey. We have not said that word. We have not said it like that, and we're not gonna start
What,
saying
prostitution,
it like
nigga?
that. No, we're not prostituting bitches out here.
No.
Well, we're in a world where we can actually say this. They're sex workers.
Yeah, sex workers. Yeah.
They're sex workers.
They file taxes and shit.
Yeah, they file that
think they really-
1099.
Do they really?
I hope at least.
That makes
I
sense,
hope at
right? I
least.
think strippers too.
Well, hey, you
But-
made $500 back in Texas this year. What were you selling? Oh, just some pussy.
But see, it's just like I don't know. I'd rather not because I'd like if a woman's into sex is a lot better.
Nah, to keep it a buck, just like how you on your bucket list, you want to do cocaine.
Mhm.
On my bucket list, one day I want to pay for pussy.
It's just to see you did it.
I just want to pay for pussy.
I mean, if I'm doing cocaine, I think prostitutes come with that. I think it's like a 1-on-1.
It's kind of like drinking coffee and smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. No, because I don't smoke cigarettes.
You drink coffee?
I drink coffee.
But you
though.
smoke weed.
If I don't smoke weed while I'm drinking coffee, I'm at work. There's a difference. I drink water actually.
I actually like to drink tea while I'm smoking.
That's a very pleasant feeling, but I don't have time.
You have a warm tea go in your belly and then you take a pull after.
Yeah, coffee give me the runs, bro.
I can't drink coffee.
Man, I like coffee. I don't mind it.
Y'all sick.
Sick.
You sick fuck.
What?
You sick
Man,
fuck.
listen, coffee. If it wasn't for coffee, I'd quit my job.
Why don't you just switch to the alternatives that can give you energy better without actually crashing, nigga?
I don't
Like,
crash off of coffee though.
See, like, my next goal is to start looking into fruits that helps with tissue regeneration.
That's a fucking thing. You know what I used to do though, cause my mom does it. She makes like she just boils ginger and lemon.
No, man, I'm good upon it's good for you, but man, I'm good upon that dog.
Nigga,
That shit sting a little bit when you drink that bitch.
I don't mind, nigga. I just, you know what I mean. Drink
I-
that shit in the morning. That shit had me up, like,
I'm give you some busy tea in the morning.
bruh. Yo, what is busy tea?
Worse than Cersei. I don't even know how to explain it, my nigga.
Is it laxative tea?
I tried busy tea one time. All right, this is my experience with busy tea. This is, I think, like back in my high school days, I was a heavy smoker, and I decided this is when I was gonna apply for a job, and I got some busy tea because I heard it was supposed to clean your system out so you can go take a drug test and pass. So I got some busy tea, and I tried chugging a cup of that shit, nigga. I yacked halfway through that shit.
Is it one of them like bitter ass Jamaicans? Oh,
Yeah, it's worse.
man.
It's worse than Cersei, though.
Oh man,
That shit disgusting.
man, I hate when they do that.
Yo, between busy tea, cod liver oil, Cersei. So what other
Cod liver oil is disgusting.
Allahs. Oh, you guys call it aloe.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, we call it Allahs. Like I said to my girl today, I was like, "Yo, stop being a fala fashion monkey, yo."
Fala fashion monkey. Yo, you know what fucked me up?
What?
I remember I was young and my mom called the avocado a pear.
Yeah, that's what we know it as, a pear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what? She's like, a pear. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
What we eat, a pear.
Hey man, it's a pear.
But our pear is different. They're
Yeah.
more watery and bigger.
Yeah. Yo, fruits in Jamaica are amazing. I need one of them apples, man.
Nigga, I remember when I was down there, my uncle had an orange tree that had the largest oranges, my nigga. The largest. Them shits grew to the size bigger than a softball.
Yo, totally off topic. But speaking of oranges, when I was in Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got fucking land full of oranges.
Yeah, I think oranges come from Florida. Like the Tropicana orange
lot,
juice and
yeah.
shit like that. I think it comes from Florida.
But it's a lot. Listen, you got like, I don't even know how to describe how big pieces of lands are. Like,
It's kind of like driving in certain places and you're seeing land of tobacco fields.
it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that because it's way bigger.
Like
Like,
huge.
it's astronomical because we come from a place where our big fields,
It's small.
it's not. It's
Yeah, our
maybe
big fields is small.
even when we do got big wooded areas.
Nigga, anything big in our little city is really small in comparison to everywhere else.
What I'm saying is, you got like our neighborhood. It's just a big ass open plot of land, like as far as the eye can see, like just open land. How the fuck do we have a homeless problem?
The other day, I seen them cutting down trees and making room at the cemetery for more dead people.
This is crazy. How the fuck do we have a homeless problem?
Because some people don't like people. And we want to control people as much as we possibly can.
You got people in Texas with ranches with fucking zebras on them.
First of all, I'm going to say this to whoever is listening. Squatters, know your rights. That's all I'm going to say. Anybody who's squatting right now, know your rights and know where to get your paperwork to claim wherever you're squatting.
So, okay, so there's a couple stories about that.
There's a dude in Texas where he actually got a house because people abandoned it and he just squatting there for a while, and then the neighbors got mad because he owns the house and all he paid for it was the price to file the paperwork.
It's like $300.
No, less than that.
It was in like that was in Atlanta, I think.
One was in
It was
one
in
I read
Georgia.
about was in Texas.
I think same situation happened, right? I said the same thing. That's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you do that? I don't think I had the balls to do that though.
Man, when you don't have no home, you got all the time.
But man, listen. So I had somebody, family member, go out to fucking L.A. and he was staying with some dude. He did have some like Vine fame or whatever. Like you know, he was somebody at one point. And he had like this nice ass house. What's considered a nice house out there, because you know you ain't getting really nothing for $1 million. So, dude claimed this house was his. And he was there for months, like just in there. Like they would throw parties and fucking live there, get pizza delivered, and they lived there. One day, the police just kicked in the door and kicked everybody out. It was squatting the whole time.
Damn.
The whole time. That's
Now,
wild.
You just go out and go file the paperwork. and get your shit.
Nah, what he says, yo, they do this all the time. This is what they do out there.
Yeah.
They say it shows so many homeless people. It doesn't make sense. He's like, yo, the homeless problem out there is so crazy that some of your people that you see that have like 100,000 followers are homeless.
Facts.
And have nowhere to stay.
Facts. All they need is their phone.
People with millions of followers that have no place to stay.
That's sad, yo.
How the fuck do we
Or
have a
they
homeless
just sleeping
problem?
on an air mattress.
Yeah, they shit people out there, bro.
That's crazy, yo. The morality and the mentality of certain people, that shit fucking baffles me, bro.
Yeah.
Baffles me. I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to do another
I
podcast
was about
question?
to say, let me try one of these.
Try the
Pod decks.
Pod Deck. Shout out to you, Pod Decks. Anybody go check that out at poddex.com. If you need 10% off, you can use our code, which is Weed and Whiskey. The word and Weed and Whiskey 20. You get 10% off of your order.
I had to shuffle these real quick. Shout out to Pod Decks. All right. What's your reoccurring nightmare? I have one.
I have a reoccurring nightmare.
All right, go first.
My reoccurring nightmare is being in the same position that I am.
What do you mean?
Not progressing in life financially, career-wise.
So that's like I thought it meant like, are you talking about, because I mean, I kind of feel the same way, but
But that's my only nightmare.
I used to have nightmares. I don't really dream.
I don't
that
have-
much, or-
I can't remember a lot of my dreams. Like the other day, I don't even remember if I dreamed or not.
I used to have one that was terrifying. It's kind of fucked up because the only way I got rid of it was like, I used to have to like play a lot, I guess. Like I swear, like I used to have to just like be outside. It seems like every time I wouldn't be outside, I'd had those dreams. And I figured it out. But I would have nightmares that my family members were like loved ones would just float. Like, and it'd be crazy because I'd just be looking at them and they'd just be floating. They wouldn't say nothing to me or nothing. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, holy shit.
That's reoccurring.
It was happening all the time. Happened more than 5 times.
I've had nightmares that I
same.
remember that didn't reoccur. Like when I was younger, I dreamt about every dead person after I went to their funeral.
I think it was I think because when it happened and I got afraid of it, so it kept happening.
The subconscious really held on to it.
Yeah, my subconscious held on to it because it was something that terrified me so much.
You want to hear my funniest nightmare I ever had growing up?
What?
All right, boom. I ain't even scared to admit it.
Let's go, because I got one that's funny as hell.
I actually had a nightmare where I was actually getting chased by the Ninja Turtles and Shredder.
What?
Like they teamed up to fight me.
They're trying to
I don't
kill you?
remember much about it, but all I remember,
Yo,
you know the little
fuck
star
you
blades
do?
that they be throwing? I remember Shredder throwing some of those at me, and it hit me in my dream, and I felt it in real life, and that shit woke me out of my sleep.
Yo, that's crazy. Imagine getting chased by fucking turtles.
That are ninjas.
What the fuck? Yo, listen. That's
Hear
heavy.
this one.
That's heavy. So I got one though. It's not my dream, but it was funny. I was a fat kid, right? So my cousin just I held on to this shit so bad, it fucked me up so bad. He was like, yo, I had a dream we was all at school and somebody tried to kill everybody in the school. and you was eating a cheeseburger and it blew up.
Wait,
That was the stupidest shit.
that explosive cheeseburger?
Yo, bro, they made fun of me so much. They was like, "You so fat that you blew up from a cheeseburger." I was like, "Yo, that's terrible."
That's sad. I go out buy a cheeseburger one day.
Yeah, man. I used to have dreams. I was like falling and shit.
I used to have that too, and that shit used to wake me up.
I used to have fucked up dreams, man.
I used to have a lot of crazy dreams. I think one of my worst experiences was when I actually lucid dreamed for the first time on purpose. That was one of the, like, it wasn't scary, but at the moment it was kind of scary because I did it with the wrong things in my background. Basically, this is when I was a TV watcher. Um, I used to be big on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
So I remember one time I was high as fuck, super duper mega high, and I just remember I was like, yo, I just
Super
want to
mega
watch.
high right now.
I was like, yo, I just want to watch some cartoons, yo. Like every time I get really, really high, like super high, I gotta watch cartoons.
Yeah.
It's a must. So
yeah, I got that feeling too.
So I'm at home and I was like, all right, I'm gonna practice lucid dream. I'm gonna lay here and I'm gonna do everything that I taught myself to go into that state.
Mhm.
So I sat there and I did it, my nigga. And the whole time I'm doing it, all I hear was a whole bunch of subliminal Adult
Crazy
Swim
shit,
in
right?
the background, nigga. Because they be saying some demonic shit if you really listen,
Bruh,
yo.
I be yo.
Or some sus shit.
I don't never fall asleep with that
Like
shit.
I
on
remember
TV.
they had a thing that said, "Put your hot dog hole here." I'm like, what?
It gets worse.
Oh, I know.
It
So
gets
I
worse.
was like, yo, I started seeing the flashes even through my eyelids.
Mhm.
So between all the things I'm hearing and this different flashing, my lucid dream kind of got a little chaotic.
Yeah.
And I lost a little bit of control off my thoughts, my nigga. And I started freaking out a little bit, and then I had to wake up.
That's crazy.
But it felt good because I was literally controlling my body. I literally was feeling my body being still and falling asleep as my mind was still awake.
That's wild.
It was a great feeling, yo. It's kind of like when you meditate long enough and you reach certain points, you reach
Mhm.
like astral projection. You can see yourself, seeing yourself and shit like that. It gets deep, man. It gets deep. But that's one of my scariest like dreams, memories.
Yo, that shit is fucked up shit. You ever just woke up by that shit, left your TV on by accident, Adult Swimmers on, nigga?
Yeah.
That shit just, all that fucking weird ass noise
Yo,
and shit. And
because the craziest shit come on at like 3-4 o'clock in the
yo,
morning.
bro, man, every time I wake up and I'm like, nah.
Because they don't over till 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
So between there and then as they get later, shit get real. Like the one thing I would never ever watch was Mr. Pickles, dog.
Nah, bro, that shit was on TV one time. I'm like, yo, what in the fuck?
Nigga.
It's
That
some
shit will
weird
fuck
shit.
even adults up.
Yeah, it's not for people that have real sense. I don't know who watches that shit. It's like Tyler the Creator.
And the funny thing is, I think it gets like awards and shit like that. I don't know. People are into some shit. I don't know, man. I don't
I'm
know.
about to actually try another pot deck.
You want another question?
Yeah.
All right,
Go
I
ahead,
got
pick
you.
one.
I got you. Doom, doom, doom. Would you rather be the most popular kid in school or the smartest kid in school? This is easy. Absolutely easy because I'm going to tell my truth. But this is easy, though. If I should answer, I'm going to answer first.
I already know what you're gonna say.
Yeah, I would rather be the smartest kid. I've never cared for popularity. Never. I've never wanted to be in the in group. I've never wanted to be the center of attention. I never wanted to ever feel like I had to be included in something or FOMO, fear of missing out. I've never felt that. I'd rather sit here while everybody's out partying. I'm the type to sit here and watch conspiracy theories and documentaries.
It's okay. So there's two things for me is this, right? And I knew you were gonna say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you would want to be the smartest kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the mind state that I have now, and combined with the mind state I had then, because I had the same kind of mind state then, it was try to flip. I always tried to flip at that age. I was always, in high school. I was trying to flip. I always tried to find something to flip. So I would like throw parties and shit, and we would do shit like that. That's what we would do.
Mhm.
Like we would find ways to flip money. My boy had like bought cigarettes and like got cigarettes from somebody, and we used to sell them shits. Sell weed sometimes. Like whatever we could do, we would try to flip money. So, knowing myself now, I would probably want to be the most popular kid because I would find a way to make so much bread off of that.
Guess what? Me being the smartest guy now, I find a way to use you to make money for me.
I wouldn't, but see, that's not what it was though.
But that's what I'm saying. Me being the smarter kid now, I can find ways to have people make me money.
That's fine. That's fine. I could start an enterprise with people. I'm down with that.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'd rather be the smart. I don't know. Like, I've always, and I still do, believe knowledge is power.
Yeah, knowledge is always power. Knowledge is always
And
power.
because, all right, me, I kind of was a little bit of both in high school.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of the smarter kids, and I was also
A popular.
kind of a popular guy because I played sports.
Yeah.
My name was being announced and shit like that. My name was like on websites and shit just because I played sports. So I kind of had the popularity thing going, but I never took advantage of it or eased into it in any way because I always stayed to myself. Or I stayed with people who were I prefer to stay around, which is very few people.
Yeah, I get you. But see, that's why it's like, it's like most people would be like, obviously you be the more smarter kid, you'll go further. But I don't know. There's two different kids and there's two different ways you can flip this, I guess. Because there's a point where certain people take popularity and they take it for granted, where they'll use it for.
See, now you're trying to make the fucking question so deep.
It is very deep.
No, it was not.
Yes, it is.
No, it was not. They gave you.
I would be the most
fucking
popular
choices.
kid. I would be the
All
most popular
right.
kid.
Why you gotta make it so deep?
Because it's deeper than
This
deeper than
nigga's
rap.
trying to sit here and be like, well, maybe because this word was before this word and this word was after this word, it's a secret code to mean a whole nother thing
It's not
other than what it's actually saying.
Because it's because I'm high. One, two. You can find ways to flip your shit. You gotta figure out ways.
So yeah,
And I know most people.
and
was
I know
missing
you to
that.
pick popularity too,
Yeah,
because I know that's what you're about.
I'm not about. First of all, I'm not about popularity.
No, you're about flipping shit, bitch.
Yeah.
You find a way to make your popularity useful to you.
Yes, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I know. But me, I don't give a fuck about none of that.
I would make the system work for me.
I could do that when I'm smart.
Yeah, you have flexibility either way.
Depending on how you go about it. Depending on how you go about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, man. It's almost time to just roll a fresh one anyway.
Fresh.
I like being high. I think being high is like one of the most beautiful things in the world. Mainly because I feel like when you get high with people you don't think even get high. That shit's crazy, yo. Like I've got high with people I've never thought even smoked.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? When I was smoking in high school, everybody was like, yo, why you smoking?
It was because we started smoking before it was cool.
And now everybody loves it.
And now because of y'all think it's cool, y'all have the weed man thinking they can get over on everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
I'm
kind
gonna
of.
stop smoking weed soon. I'm gonna start only smoking when we're recording.
Yeah, because it's like, weed to me is too much of a fad now.
It's a hassle be trying to get good weed at a decent price. Like, nigga, I do other things than fucking smoke weed, you bitch.
I have a life.
I don't put all my fucking money in smoking weed. Shit, yo.
It's I don't know, man. It's a saturated game now.
It is, yo. It's so
Saturated.
oversaturated that niggas is getting shit and calling it anything and saying it's some shit.
Yeah.
But we know it ain't no shit, you stupid bitch. Fuck, yo. I be tired of that.
Nah, I
And
feel
then,
you,
or when
bro.
a weed man, they hype a weed up. Yo, I got some fire. I got some gas. Like, all right, bet. All right, I got you. How much is it? $40. Like, all right, I got you. Fuck it. Hold these 220s real quick. You go home, my nigga. The first thing you notice is like,
Shit,
this
garbage.
shit look like this.
And
I was like, all right, you know what? Cool. Let me not judge a book by its cover. Next thing you notice, you break that shit down, and it's like, this shit really broke down to anything. What the fuck?
Or my telltale sign is sharp stems.
Beer stems.
It don't even gotta be beer stems. It's one long one that's sharp as fuck.
It's not thick,
No, it's very thick,
but just sharp.
but it's sharp. And it's like when you got good weed, you could bend the stem.
Mm.
You could bend it, got a little flexibility to it. When
I
you get
hear
that
ya.
other shit, it's hard and
It's dried up like it's
yeah.
past its due date.
Yeah, that ain't right.
You should have smoked that a whole 3 months ago, bro.
Yeah. My telltale sign also is when it smells like piney.
Nah, there's good weed. That's piney, bro.
It's very rare.
I'm telling you, like earthy. When you get something very earthy, you get a little piney, little citrusy smell that comes with it. Like one of the froziest weed. Anybody who don't know what the word frozy mean, it just means it smells really bad. But one of the froziest weed I ever smelled was called Tangy, purple Tangy.
Mm-hmm.
I smoked that shit. That shit had my car smelling fucking horrible for fucking 2 days straight. But it was some good weed.
Yeah. That's like GMO. GMO stinks. It smells so weird. It just like, ugh.
But it gets you high every time.
But it's a great weed though. I'll tell you that much.
There's some weed that's like that, yo. There's some earthy weed that's just hitting. That's like,
But GMO's not like an earthy weed though. It's more of it's a real like.
I'm here trying to think of some on the spot, but
musty
I got
ass
weed
smell.
brain. I can't think about weed while on weed.
I can. That's when it's weird. I don't know. I like a lot of weed things. I look up weed all the time.
Have you ever noticed you don't really smell weed when you're high? Like you can't smell yourself and tell if you smell like weed.
Nah, you don't. You don't know.
It's very hard. I've tried that back in the day, and I just like you remember you be with your boy before you go home. Y'all look at each other and be like, "Bro,
You smell like weed?
I smell like weed."
I look high. I look high, yo.
Yo,
Nah, you good.
mine's
You
look
good, you
red.
good.
Mine's look red. Nah, you good, bro. You good.
You had to walk in the house with your head down and shit. Like, I'm good. All right.
And the whole time walking past everybody, it's like a whole time lapse that goes on.
Once you get in the room though, oh my
It's
god,
like you feel like you're free. You could just
Yo,
be
bruh.
high by in
just-
peace.
man, summer nights, yo. You go out and get high. I had to pass moms like, duck. Get in the room, turn that AC on, and be high as fuck watching anything.
And remember, back then the sour was potent. Sour was potent.
Man,
It was one of those.
Man, his own was potent. Nigga. Niggas smoking his own out of big Dutchess, cognac Dutchess.
I
Remember
feel
that
like
shit?
I feel like when we was growing up, our parents had their nose trained to smell if we were smoking weed or not, yo. But
yeah.
you know what I'm gonna do with my kids when they get old, when they growing up? I'm gonna be like, they come in the house looking high. I'm gonna look at them and be like, "You high?" And if they lie to me and be like, "No," I'm gonna be like, "Come here, let me smell your fingers."
Yeah. I think
That's
they're on
the thing.
we wasn't on to that at the beginning. We caught on though. We
We
caught
caught
on
on eventually, but we know our hands smell like weed.
Yeah, you
we
gotta
can sit
smell
here
them
and take
fingers.
care of everything else, but our fingers always smelled like
gotta
weed.
wash your hands.
Got to bring some lotion.
Hand sanitizer not enough.
Nah, bring lotion. This is where you need a girl.
Facts. This is why you should always have a cipher with a female.
Always, because they always have some shit in their purse to make a nigga smell good.
Right? You get the smell good lotions.
Yes. It's
What?
better you go in the house and your mother asks you, why you smell like a girl?
What girl you was with?
Yeah, then be like, you was out there smoking, huh?
Yeah, facts.
That is way better.
Facts.
So just smoking tips 101.
Yeah.
And honestly, avoid colognes and perfumes.
Yeah, that
Completely avoid them.
It
Don't
just-
use them at all because it just intensifies the weed of smoke.
just gonna say that. It just makes you smell like more weed and cologne.
And it just makes it obvious that you're smoking.
Yeah, it's a weird smell.
And also, when the cologne fades, the weed smell is still there.
It's a very nasty smell.
So, if you're going to go that route, stick to natural oils. Apply them shits directly to your skin. And if you're smart, you'll find scents that's body compatible with you.
You know, it depends on circumstances. If I'm able to drive and get a breeze off, I prefer that method.
It don't always work because it only worked that time, and as soon as it's like
You gotta be
the
smoking
weed
at the same
smoke is
time.
being blown off you, but still traveling next to you, and then
Nah,
as soon
you
as
got
you stop, it's
you
it's
gotta
next to
be you gotta be driving with it.
There's times I used to like hit the highway and just put all 4 of my windows down and it just bucket. Go like 80 miles per hour or more. just to clear my air, my smoke out with
It don't
smoke out of
come
my
out.
car.
It don't come out.
It don't.
Nah.
It don't. Also, blunt effects don't fucking work either.
My boy got a line that's coming out. I gotta. Yeah.
You better off. I was better off just using Febreze.
I don't like Febreze.
I don't,
Febreze-
but it got the smell out.
I'd rather just use like an air freshener in the car.
I just got this one called True North.
That white one, right?
Yeah, I don't
that
like
shit
it.
fire.
I don't like it.
Hey yo,
It
nah,
has a
some
little
white
spicy thing for me.
some white guy put me on. You know what's fire? The motherfucking the one that looked like that steel pattern they be putting on the truck steps and shit.
Oh yes,
Yo,
yes,
bruh.
that one is.
Yo, I didn't even know. He's like, you looking for black ice?
Yes,
I'm like,
That's
man, why the fuck? I'm like, at first I'm like, how you say that? Like, at this I'm thinking. Then he's like, I like that too, but if they don't got that, you get this one right here, man. It's the next choice. And he put me on. I'm like, I'm like, all right, man. I ripped open the package and smelled it a little bit. I was like, all right, cool.
Do you know the trick about burning them?
Nah.
So if you actually, when they run out of this scent, if you actually light it on fire and wave it around the car, it actually starts smelling good again. I've done it before. You just light the edge and just let it burn and just wave it around the car. Hope it gets the smell out as well too.
Good tips. Hey,
There's a lot of tricks out there. And for people who are cigarette smokers or are black smokers, if you like to hotbox and have to drive right after, smoke a cig after. Smoke a black. You'd be surprised at how quick that gets
Facts.
rid of the weed smoke.
Listen, we've got a lot of situations that way.
Yo, we just been smoking for a while. We know a lot of things.
Yeah. And listen, Ozium is your friend.
I didn't like Ozium. I didn't like the way it smelled while you drove around with
Listen,
it.
it is
It's
awful,
like that shit got me lightheaded.
but you do not. One thing you don't do is be in a car. And
But if you have to drive right away though.
yeah, listen. Yeah, I guess.
And also, if you're gonna do all of that, air the fucking car out first.
Or just don't give a fuck. Listen,
Exactly.
one or the other, nigga. Just do.
I
some
just
shit
don't
to
give a
prevent-
fuck.
Yeah, I just don't care.
All I know is everybody knows I smoke, and if you need a favor from me, you know what comes with it with my car.
Listen, my parents know. I don't give a fuck.
That's it. My family knows I smoke, so I don't need to hide it from nobody. The only people who don't need to know I smoke is the police.
Yo, I don't care if they know. They don't gotta know. I bought a pack of papers right in front of them niggas before. I do
Man,
not give a fuck.
I'm talking about I don't need them niggas pulling me over and thinking that I smoke.
Yeah, I don't care.
Them niggas are gonna see a speck of a little speck of weed on the floor. Is that marijuana there?
I'm gonna get you. Tell.
Stop out the car. I was like, nigga, it's barely a speck of weed there. How did you spot that?
Yeah, you know it's crazy. So I was listening to a podcast the other day with Ben Shapiro on it. You know who that guy is?
I know that last name.
Some shit. He does like a lot of. He's very controversial, or whatever. But he started throwing out like how black people are like. He's Jewish, first of all. How black people are misled, and how we have a fight that is analytically incorrect.
Facts.
So, right? You can agree with that, right?
Facts.
Right?
Yes.
But my thing is analytics don't account for everything. So when you have a person speaking on written down documents in a corrupt system, it doesn't count.
It do.
Nah, I don't, because I know one person that got arrested, right? I don't know exactly. I'm not gonna say the amount, but let's say he had 100 bags of heroin on him. He got charged for 50, and they showed only 50 in evidence.
Mm-hmm. They took the 50.
So even if that say that situation, it's like everything's not reported. You and I know that.
And I get that. But this is why I say it counts.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's what's written shows that we are at some type of disparity, proves it. Because it's already more than what's already on paper. So for the simple fact that you have evidence and paperwork to prove it, solidifies it. because there is no such thing as he said, she said in court.
Okay.
It's the matter of what you can prove.
Mm-hmm.
And the simple fact that you can prove it means something. Now we don't have to sit here and try to tell people about it and try to prove to them that it's happening. We can literally just be like, here's the facts.
Yeah, but what his point is that he's saying police brutality happens less to black people. That was one of his main points, right?
Yeah, honestly, I've been hearing a lot of talks about that, and I've really been doing my own little subconscious little research into shit like that. And I wouldn't specifically go out and bluntly say that black people get attacked by police the least, but I will say that the media show that we are the majority that gets attacked. I say there is some involvement and blame on the media on what they show.
Of course it is. Oh, no, of course.
Because there's not even trying to justify it or anything like that. I've looked into videos where there was a white kid who has his hands up saying don't shoot, and they still shot him.
Like the dude in Arizona, I think it was, that was crawling on the floor. That's just fucked up shit.
Exactly. And like it happens and shit like that. But the reason I don't care is because I'm black, fighting for black rights and for my black privileges.
That's facts.
That's why I don't care.
It doesn't really matter to you.
That's not my fight. For me to sit here and put energy into something else takes away from my fight.
Exactly.
Until I get what I want, I can't worry about everything else around me. You have to put your energy in what you're looking for and what you want. So that's what I'm about.
That's a fact.
Like, I can be cool with white people, but at the end of the day, I'm about mine. Making sure we good, making sure my family good, making sure we great.
Yeah, it don't really matter at the end of the day.
I don't give a fuck what's happening on over there.
Yeah. It's just us as good as the people.
I'm aware. I don't give a fuck what's going on over there. At the end of the day, because it's being publicized more, it makes us the bigger target.
Exactly.
Because now somebody can see a white guy go kill a black person and get away with it. And he had the thought this whole time, but he was scared because he didn't think he'd get away with it. Now he's motivated to.
Exactly. Now he knows he can get away with it.
And now he has an idea how he can do it. Maybe he just didn't know how to do it.
And then
how do I go about this?
And then it's like the way the media spins it, it makes it to a point where it's like, now everybody was on edge before. Like anytime I got pulled over by the cops, I'm on edge.
I was always before that, but now it's even high alert.
And I'm pretty sure when they look at me, they probably on edge too.
And it's imagine in states where it's more prevalent, where it's more of a bigger factor.
So now when you pushing it, now you're like, oh, now I know what's going on right now these days. I know it. And both of them thinking the same thing. So now you making both sides
nervous
as shit.
And I hate to use this fucking term, but even there's cops out there who really have no intentions of harming you.
Fact. No, I know that. That's a fact, though. I mean, I'm not going to say all cops are bad people. They just work in a broken system.
The reason why I can tell you why all cops are bad, but I don't believe. It's hard for me to explain.
Not all cops are bad people.
Yeah, but you can look at cause not all cops are bad people, but all cops become bad people when they become cops.
They become a part of the bad system.
Exactly. That's what makes you a bad cop at the end of the day, but it doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah, you're not a bad person.
There's no such thing as a good cop, but there's good people who are cops.
Mm-hmm.
That's a better way to term it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah,
there is no such thing as a good cop, but there are good people who are cops.
They have human morals, like regular human morals and shit like
that. But because they become part of a system that doesn't really do good in terms of morality, that in turns make them a reflection of that organization.
Exactly.
That's all it boils down to.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like if you clock out of your job right now and you step out 50 miles away from your job, but you still have that uniform and that sign that says your shit on it, and you getting some fucking shit, you still represent a reflection of that company.
Mm-hmm.
For the simple fact that you have that uniform on.
Exactly.
It's as simple as that. So that's why it's hard for me to even just, because there's people who even have family members as cops.
Yeah, nah,
Like, think
yeah.
about that. There's black people who have black fathers, black brothers,
My
black
godbrother's a
cousins
detective.
who was cops.
Yeah, my godbrother's a detective.
And now they have
Not
to
out here,
fear not only being black, but being a black cop.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because now they can be targeted for more than one reason. You can be targeted for being seen as a sellout. You could be targeted by your inside organization for being black. You could be targeted for your outside people for being a black cop. So there's different angles of where targets can come from at that point.
Yeah, but you still work for a bad system.
Exactly.
So
But it's like, if you just look at the minor details in every situation, it's hard to really sit here and go to a point, because there's always an argument to debunk something in this shit. There's always something to sympathize with something. Always.
Yep.
So this should be tough, yo.
Yeah. Shit's real out here, man. It is what it is, though.
What they say is hard out here for a pimp.
Trying to get the money for the rent.
Wait, did you do one more pod deck question before we go?
I did not. Let's do
Before
one
we
more.
go, last one.
Should I do this one? I don't know. I ain't see it. Let me shuffle.
Yeah, get another one. Grab another one.
Let me shuffle real quick. I'm gonna pick this one right here. Oh,
Shout out to
that one.
Podex again, guys. If you are just trying to grow your podcast, or if you just want to have conversation starters, just go to poddex.com. Use our code Weed and Whiskey, that word "and" with 20, Weed and Whiskey 20. You get 10% off on your order. So go ahead, boys. The next question.
All right, boom. Here we go. What is something you like that most people don't?
Funyuns.
I like Funyuns.
Most people don't like Funyuns.
Who don't like Funyuns?
Especially when I first started eating. You want to know why I actually started eating Funyuns? Because at first I didn't like them, but I made myself like them.
Why?
Because
Why yourself like
most people around me didn't like them. So every time we got high,
Share.
that's the main snack that I got, because I know nobody would want it.
Nobody likes Funyuns.
When I was on it, nobody did. I think over time people started liking it. But
Really?
at first, most people didn't like Funyuns. So that's why I loved Funyuns. Oh, and Fritos.
Who doesn't like Fritos? I mean, I don't really like Fritos like that.
Like, I love Fritos. And the reason I like them
I
is
eat them though.
there's only literally 2 ingredients in it.
Yeah. There's like corn and whatever.
And like, I forgot. I'd be high, but it's been a while. But that's my thing.
Mine is okra.
I love okra.
A lot of people hate that shit.
That slimy texture.
Yeah, bro.
I love that
I like
shit.
sushi too.
I don't care for sushi.
I love sushi.
There's some sushi that I could do certain forms of American sushi, but I've never actually tried a real sushi.
Like California rolls and shit like that.
No, yeah, California rolls, that's American sushi.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you mean like cooked sushi? Like
What's the name? Sashimi or some shit like that.
sashimi.
Yeah, I think that's the real name for sushi.
Yeah.
I was talking to this Japanese girl at work, and I was like telling her I'm trying to get into sushi, and I was talking about the American sushi that I tried, and she looked at me and laughed, and was like, "That's not real sushi."
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, nah. I don't do that. I don't do that one. I really don't like, cause when I go, I try the sushi. I like sushi.
Yeah, I'm good, because I already don't like American food, because I don't think it's already cooked enough anyway.
Nah, so just eat it raw. It's fine.
Man, I'm gonna go open up my own restaurant.
I only eat sushi if it's like I need to go to like a nice restaurant.
I want to go to
with sushi.
Japan and eat sushi. That's what I want. Sushi in Japan is gonna be a whole different story.
Yeah, that might be a different experience. I've been to some really nice places that had some really great sushi.
I want to like.
Spent a lot of money. I have had lamb.
Lamb is amazing.
Yeah, but you can't cook it that much.
You can't. You gotta keep it tender. It's gonna be too juicy.
Bruh.
Lamb is amazing.
I paid $70 for
Filet
that.
mignon is alright.
If you have it right, it's good.
It's alright. It's not right. So like ribeye is alright.
Yeah.
I'm good on a lot of that. I'm good on just a lot of shit now, dog. I'm soon turn vegan, dog.
I be feeling like that too, yo.
I'm getting tired of the meat.
I think it's just the meat that we have.
It's up here meat, cause when I go to Jamaica and
It's
I
different.
eat the meat down there, it don't taste like that.
That's why I say I want to hunt, yo.
Oh, I'm down for that,
So I say I want to hunt, yo.
nigga. I'm down for that. Cook
I
my
grab
own
a fucking, I grab an elk, nigga. That's like
shit. Ooh,
500
let's
pounds
go
of
to the
meat.
Nino and get an elk burger.
I'm down for that.
Let's do that.
We could do that.
That's
yeah.
the next trip. So we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna try some either ostrich burger or a elk
I
burger
don't know
or a
ostrich.
buffalo burger, and we gonna tell you about that shit. And you know we gonna fucking smoke before we do that shit, cause that's what we do.
Facts.
We get high before we even go get high. I do that. Like you never know you had to go to a session, but you just be like,
I'm about to smoke anyway.
like I gotta get high real quick, yo. Shit.
Facts.
Or you just roll up to smoke on the way to go smoking.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
I do that all the time.
I did it on the way here.
And then you know what I do is right. I will go in and I leave my half a spliff in the car, so I have a spliff to come back to after I finish smoking.
I never thought about that. Cause you like kind of lose some of your high.
As soon as you walk to your car, you don't feel the same high no more.
Yeah, I keep the window down to make me feel better.
I keep the windows up to trap the smoke in there.
I can't make a car no more. Man.
Yo, I'm getting old, Joe.
I can't make a car no more.
I get anxiety attacks if it gets too hot in that
Yeah,
shit.
bro. Or too much smoke, and nigga, I'm winding the window down. Like I don't
It
care.
make my contacts dry out.
I'm turning the car on. I don't care.
Turn that AC on, crack the window a little
Facts.
bit.
There's no way I'm sitting in a bait car with beer smoke.
Like back then, you can sit in a fucking car with like 10 people in there,
Nigga,
hot
bake-
as shit, and
nigga-
bake that shit out and be good.
We done did that shit to the point we couldn't see.
Nothing.
Like we couldn't see.
It be so bad that you can't even move in the back seat of your car because the front seat's so far back.
Look like the car on fire.
And as soon as you open that shit, it's like a volcano getting ready to erupt.
It's crazy.
Good times.
Now,
I'm
I'm not even
good.
doing that. Don't tempt me.
I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm gonna hold my one spliff under my piece real quick, dog,
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah,
Pull up my meds under on tree real quick.
Yeah, I'm not about to be.
You
I
know,
need either open space or nice breeze.
speaking of trees, when we go hiking, I'm gonna go hug some trees.
Hunt trees.
Hug.
Oh,
I wanna go hug some trees. I'm a
Charles
tree
may
hugger.
say he does that, but I don't know.
I'm a tree hugger.
Uh,
Never hugged a tree, bro?
I don't know if I'm gonna hug a
It
tree.
is so relaxing.
I'm
Never
not-
just hug the tree and just listen to what I
As
have
you
to
know,
tell
I am not a fan of insects.
A tree's not an insect, bro.
Yeah, but there's insects on trees, so the logic fits. So, I don't want to be on a tree and then
I
suddenly
think that
just-
is our cue. Your brain is slowly. You know what?
the logic.
We're
fits.
gonna roll up after we're done.
I don't know if we could do that because I'm real high.
It's okay. By the time we stop recording, you're gonna be a little bit sober.
That's true.
Even if it's just 10 seconds sober than you was like 10 seconds ago. Yeah, I'm gonna start Bad Blood too.
I'm high.
Up for us.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys,
I was gonna say.
thank you guys. We had fun. Just follow us on Instagram. And as a matter of fact, if you made it this far, follow us on Instagram, we.whiskey, if you're not already following us. Send us a DM. And the DM has to say, the first thing I do in the morning is smoke. And we send you a free shirt.
Huh? I like that idea. Yeah, if you're listening, do that.
So,
Even if you don't smoke in the morning.
even if you don't, the phrase is, the first thing I do in the morning is smoke.
And if you listen to that phrase, we'll send you a shirt. Just let you know it's your size.
A cap of 5 people. So the first 5 people to do that,
We'll send you a free shirt.
send you a free shirt.
Facts. I like that idea. Good idea. We'll also be having a giveaway.
Pretty soon on top of that as well too.
We'll
So
also
you have a
have another
chance of winning
giveaway.
multiple merch if you're lucky.
Yeah, facts. We got some other shit coming too, so
So follow us.
stay tuned.
Follow us. It's just gonna get fun, yo.
Exactly.
Thank you
So-
for growing with us.
So exactly. So, send them DMs. Get at us.
The
Get your
first
merch.
thing I do in the morning is smoke.
Again, for the people.
No, again for me. I gotta remember this after we start recording. I
Niggas
gotta write
gonna
it
say that shit to
down.
me. I'm like, you like,
Yeah, niggas gonna
okay.
send me DMs like,
All right.
okay, me too, cool.
Me too, nigga. What you want to know?
Like, who sent you, nigga?
They
Who
tryna
sent you? I
match,
don't know
nigga?
you.
Like,
Who
what's up
sent
with
you? Facts. They watching me?
I
Who
don't
watching me? Is there a white van parked outside my house?
know. I don't know, man.
Anyways, guys, remember one more time. The first thing I do in the morning is smoke. And we send you a free shirt.
Get it in.
Follow us on weed.whiskey.
Hey, actually, you know,
Instagram.
I'm gonna do something in your fashion.
What up?
All you guys out there, go have some sex.
You know what? I got you. I'm going to have some sex after this.
I gotta go to work. That sucks.
I deserve some sex after this. I deserve it.
You know what's the worst?
Not getting pussy when you know you deserved it.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's pretty bad.
But you know what's worse?
When you know you earned that pussy, but she still ain't give it to you.
Getting the pussy, and then have to get up and go to work early as fuck in the morning.
Facts.
That's the worst. Cause after you get some pussy, you kind of want to sleep for a little bit. You want to get that full.
You know what's the worst?
What?
It's in correspondence to that.
Uh-huh.
Is when you fucking somebody you actually want to fuck, and you actually want them to stay after you come, and then they can't stay. That
Oh,
one
that's
time
terrible.
After y'all fuck.
Oh, you feel so heartbroken, bro.
And it's like, I wanted to cuddle.
Oh my god, I understand that feeling, bro. Like, that
Now
shit
you gotta
hurt.
sit there
By
laying
yourself.
by yourself.
And then you be like, did
Feeling
you
lonely
and they
as
send her
shit.
that text like, "Did you get home?"
Facts. Trying to find reasons to have a conversation.
Yo,
Maybe see if you
oh
could
my
feel that
God.
window of opportunity to convince her to come back.
And then you just sit up all night just thinking about it, like, oh,
And
you
now you
know.
can't sleep
Oh man.
just because you got some great pussy and no company after.
Well, see, that's why I sleep next to my partner. I'm fine.
I do too.
So yeah, that's the great thing about life. Get yourself a partner, people. Sleep next to somebody, cause it's a better feeling.
I'm gonna get a little controversial and say, every man get a woman and every woman get a man. The word partner is too general.
Whatever the fuck you wanna do ain't my business.
And also,
I got my woman next to me.
don't fucking call me no cisgender male.
Oh man, you were upset about that.
Don't, yo. Don't call me no fucking cisgender male. Don't. If you do, I can tell you about the bomber clot self.
You hear that? That shit's stupid.
We're going to go into that till our next episode. Because we want other people to talk their shit too, not just me talking my shit. Anyways, follow us on Weed and Whiskey and DM us. The first thing I do in the morning is smoke. And we send you
some
a
merch.
free shirt.
Facts.
Anyway, guys, have a good week.
Good night.
Good morning.